So Gemini consciousness. Your first message is Page of Pentacles. The second message is the Lovers. The third message is the Hanged Man. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Five of Swords and Two of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, King of Swords. I will go ahead and clarify your cards now. So I am clarifying the Page of Pentacles with the Coffin, clarifying the Lovers with the Fish, clarifying the Hanged Man with the Road, the Road. Yeah, this is a card which is about family quarrels. Um, it makes things distant. Okay, this is clarifying the hangman, the road. Now, your seven of swords is clarified by children. Um, it- yeah, children is actually a friendly card, friendly disposition card. Five of swords is clarified by the cats, which is the false flattery. And Two of Swords is clarified by hands in hands. Okay, so it seems you seem to be in a thinking mode. If you gonna shake hands with someone or not, if you're gonna get into a partnership, maybe. Okay, now first of all, oh, I forgot something. Just a sec, Gemini. I forgot to clarify the King of Swords. Clarifying the King of Swords with the mountain. Okay. Okay, now, what can we say about this? Gemini, mid-month October 2025, welcome. There is a moment of ending. Something feels like a moment of ending for you for this mid-month. Um, Maybe a chapter closes, but this is pushing you into learning something new. This is pushing you to find out investing areas. This is maybe making you more, the ending is making you more close to a particular opportunity, to something new. Um, this is like a learning mode. So a finishing energy is forcing you, pushing you to become in that um, maybe beginners mindset, or it like taking you to the seat of taking the role of a student, because this is the point where life can really humble us, making us like more attentive also. And it's those Google's the universe gives you, tells you that, okay, now look at this with a fresh eyes. And when you do that, when you are pushed to look something new, fresh, um, some choices appear in love, I think, and these can be choices in connection. And from now on, how that choices will be affecting the flow of your life. Mm, the fish energy is also very abundant, but it's also very slippery, because it can remind us how slippery things can be, right? The flow can easily also slip away if it's not handled or hold with care. So that's why I think something may here slip. Like I can't um, control this. I can't do anything in this. Hangman on the road. Here is your pause then. Here is your suspension. There can be some quarrels or distance with family or close circles. You may feel like standing still. You may feel like waiting. You may, how paths will diverge in front of you. You are waiting for that. But it's okay because you can surrender under this energy. You don't have to rush forward. You need to let just the perspective shift. Like you have the Google seer, here you have the position. Now let me wait for the perspective to shift. And of course, pause feels uncomfortable, but this is actually a movement. A pause is also a movement. Um, Now, this is interesting with the Seven of Swords and the Children because Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, a person getting away with a particular, I am not accountable for this attitude. Um, and Seven of Swords, which is again softened by the Children card, it's like, you know, the children and the cats. Now, there is something going on here, but you may take missteps or someone may have a trick or misstep, but it is softened by friendliness and uh, innocence a bit. Like sometimes people can hide things out of immaturity, naivety. It's not necessarily out of cruelty or something malicious or ill will, right? But it's still a deception, of course, even innocent. It can create distance, and this is actually preventing you um, to dive in something directly. It is actually feeling you indecisive because before that, this conflict you go through with someone um, can have a, it may stem from a false flattery because you realize not every uh, compliment is genuine. Not every ally in a conflict is true. Like there are hollow words. Okay, so it's like people who want to say what you want to hear and then creating light excuses around things. And, this seems to be the case, Gemini. And this is leaving you in a indecisive mode. You are indecisive about a partnership, about a union. Like, do I trust this person? Because you are asking, I think, if you need to commit. You are not opening the doors maybe yet, but you are not keeping it also like closed. So you have some doubts here. Like, is this hand which is now given to you, is this a hand that you can really hold? Right? Now, the hidden energy, also the underlying energy here with the King of Swords, um, there is here a search for clarity. There is a search for truth. There is a need for a sharp vision. Okay, but this does not come easily. We have the mountain. There are obstacles and delays and some resistance. Like your logic and authority is tested by some forces which really make you climb before you can declare something. Ah, yes, you will see clearly, yes. But making decisions, well, you may wait a bit around that. But the road to clarity, I think, is a bit uphill here. Mountain is not gonna stop you, but it's gonna actually something makes you more resilient here. You will finally reach that decision, that truth, and it will be stronger and it will be more grounded. Um, it's like you try to push through some resistance to claim something. And this is actually, um, it's not coming with like the hard knocks, but it's coming with events which is making you confront with some endings, and these are pushing you to grow. You navigate some choices, but it feels slippery. You surrender, you pause, but then you see manipulation, recognizing false flattery in a situation. You see something for what it is, and then you are going to make finally a decision about a partnership. Clarity is your gift. And the truth can be very sharp, but it can be very freeing as well. Um, well, I don't really recommend you to say, I don't want to deal with this right now when the situations arise, because here I think you are a bit confronted with the situation. Uh, what can I say? It's okay also take a break sometimes to pause, if things feels too slippery, like you can't really have things like together. It's okay to pause. It's okay to distance yourself and see how things will show themselves for what it is. Um, this can be also what how you witness, like, and the King of Swords like the judge. So I think you are here judging a situation, um, and then you're gonna decide accordingly as well. But Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, children, and this can be also. The thing is that this can also happen to you. You may be, let's say, there is a situation. It's a big deal for someone, but for you, it was just a disagreement or something you don't want to hold okay, accountable for it, and you, let's say, you have to go back to that point, and you, let's say, try to reconcile it. The person can be also not really responding. They may be also the judge in your life too. So it can also happen vice versa, like you being judged by someone. Actually, this can be a person that you have close connections, but they are here to also, excuse me, stand in their ground. So um, it's important to feel also. I mean, in relationships, being accountable would save definitely, but it seems here someone wants to get away with something and they don't see it like a big deal. So just letting you know how things can shape this March by the mid-March. And hope it can help Gemini. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.